So Richard can teach us all the mechanics on how to perform an impromptu speech, but he can't teach us how to think while we're up here. Today my quote is this old Chinese proverb: teachers open the door, but you have to be able to enter yourself. You know, I mean, we come out here and we give. I mean, you can come out here and give it all you want, or you can come out here, but if you're not giving it that effort before your presentation, then what's the point? You're never going to be good enough. I mean, how many of us do we go into classes and then we bullshit the class? I mean, I'm pretty sure like everyone has that class, that one or two classes that they perform, and then you fail the class and then you wonder yourself, why the hell did I fail that class? But isn't it true that you have to be able to walk through the door in order to get what you want? You have to be able to give yourself that maximum effort. Because if you're not trying hard enough, then you're just going to know how to do things, but you're not going to be able to do it yourself. I mean, it's just, I mean, we all do it. Like today, it's voting day, right? And all of you guys are going to go out here and you guys keep convincing yourselves that you shouldn't be voting. But do you guys know that Hitler won by one freaking vote? One vote. One. We would have never gone to World War II. All those people that died in those front lines would have not died. And yeah, we got to give it an effort, because maybe we're not trying hard enough. Maybe we are, but it's like I told you guys. We can only walk. The teacher can only open the door. But if you're not willing to walk inside, then what's the point? There is no point.
I mean, there's some good jabs, we'll worry about them.
You took your pen. He said he's going to give back to you.
No.
I don't know what you said, though. You said she it's not what Kayla's pen, but it's not yours.
That's what I was told. Maybe I lied to me.
You guys so heated. All right, well, let me talk about a couple presentation things first. Your voice is loud and projects. You've got a lot of energy when you're speaking for the most part. I like the fact that you kind of step forward and speak to the audience, changing the proxemic relationship a little bit. I think that gives us a greater sense of immediacy in the presentation, and that's mostly what you've got going for you in the presentation, this sense of urgency and immediacy. I think compensating a little bit for not having quite as much to say after you got started as you thought you were going to have, so you're letting those things get you by, and they do a pretty good job. I thought your attention device was pretty good. It was a nice use of the situation. You transitioned well to the topic. You've got a point of view that you're expressing. What you don't have is much of a plan after that, and so like I've told people before, if you could just come up with an organizational structure while you're thinking out loud or thinking out in the hallway, you're going to have an easier time getting through the speech. And even if the speech is short, if it's organized and the points that you're making are related to the main point that you're talking about, it's going to sound more coherent and make a better impression than if you wander around a little bit on the subject. And that's kind of what you end up doing, wandering around. You're going to try and frighten us with this one vote from Hitler kind of thing. I think that's perhaps a little overdone, but it's one of those things. Like I said, you are trying to create a sense of urgency while you're speaking. Sometimes it does sound a little bit like your voice wavers in its ferocity, and as a consequence, that's where I thought maybe a little bit of anxiety stuff comes out because you're trying to hide it by being boisterous and loud and forceful, but once in a while you can just get there's a facade that's going on here a little bit, and you need to watch out for that. And like I said, I think content is the solution for you in that situation. All right.